Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Dodgers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
In now is A.J. Ellis. No balls and 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Weak chopper up the line. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They could do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Margot, the runner at second with 1 away. And there's ball 2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first. as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Will Myers. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. One and one. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
High pop-up. Turner has got it, and the side is retired. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Home half of the first coming up at Dodger Stadium. It's 1-0 San Diego. Tyson Ross gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, this ball club is really hoping to see some improvement from Yasmani Grandal. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe moves over. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Previously against Tyson Ross, he's 1 for 3. Ross into his motion. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. Ross, 30 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Seager is off of first with 2 away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Chase Headley, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Headley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Kemp is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Digging in now for San Diego, Corey Spangenberg. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. In there, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 1 home run and 17 RBIs. 0-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In now, Tyson Ross, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Turner's got it. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So here's Matt Kemp now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Previously against Tyson Ross, he's 1 for 5. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Oh, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on base. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Heading after it is Margot. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. So striding in, Manuel Margot. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box now, A.J. Ellis, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there, base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Well, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First time up, he went down looking. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Ellis, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. Number 14 on the season as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He popped out in his first trip. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Taylor at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Headley hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box, Corey Spangenberg. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 San Diego. Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out.
Batting ninth, catcher Julio Urias.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Julio Urias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Grounded up the first baseline. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ross gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The next 0-2. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Stepping in now, Tyson Ross, as they'll show bunt and come up empty at strike one.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2. Galvis aboard here at first with nobody out. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch. And guys don't take kindly to that.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Ellis. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. David Phelps answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Will Myers.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Friars 7 and the Dodgers nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Myers is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Corey Seager, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and 1 strike. lifted down the line in left. Myers on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Ross pauses. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2. Now a ball hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Too high. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hunter Renfroe.
Now the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Digging in once again, Chase Headley. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Renfroe is there, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Ready now, Logan Forsythe. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box now, David Phelps. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Galvis relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Friars 7 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in once again, Tyson Ross. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Ross stands at first with 1 out. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now is A.J. Ellis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And no one will get this one. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Puig. And that retires the side. Padres leave 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Justin Turner. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Renfroe has a play. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Galvis is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Ready to take his hacks again, Eric Hosmer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Forsythe is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Left fielder number 4, Will Myers.
Digging in once again, Will Myers. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Hunter Renfroe is on deck. Three and 1. Here it is. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Here it comes, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego, and they hold a 7-0 lead. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Bellinger on at first, nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Headley over to his right. One away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And now is Yasiel Puig. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. First and second now, one man out. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that misses for ball one. In his career, Forsythe is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Here's the 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Renfroe has a read on it. And that retires the side. Dodgers strand a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tony Cingrani will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Chase Utley is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready for another shot now, Corey Spangenberg. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyson Ross.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyson Ross. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Myers. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. The 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Scorched to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's wide, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Corey Seager is on deck. The 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here's Corey Seager, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to push a run across all game. Here they get a nice 2-out RBI in the 8th inning to drive in the first run.
You know, listen, it's taken them a while to get on the board, and, you know, they're still behind in this one, but it's better than getting shut out.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Liner in there for a base hit. Seager rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's a 7-2 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 76, Jose Torres.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Bellinger on second. Kemp at first, 2 out in the inning. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. The Padres lead it 7-2. Welcome back to the show's presentation of Major League Baseball. Great look there at the skylines of Los Angeles and Hollywood. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Kike Hernandez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. In now is A.J. Ellis. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And he takes this one high. 1-1. And this one gets away. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. Strike one to start the at-bat. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 5. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Yasmani Grandal, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 34, Craig Stammen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. So 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Headley's got it. And that's out number one. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
In now, Chase Utley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Hernandez, base runner at first with one out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Popped him up. Ellis waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Chris Taylor. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyson Ross earns his 5th winner of the year. Julio Urias allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the Victoria.